Hey, good afternoon, everyone. It's Carm Capriato, and you are at a special campsite Facebook event with my great friend, Jennifer Filson from Rockstar Marketing. Hello, Jen. How are you, my friend?
I am so fantabulous. Thank you so much for having me here. It's always fun to sit around the campfire with you, Carm.
Honestly, I have to tell you something. I have the marshmallows on the back shelf, and we're going to roast some marshmallows. Jennifer Filson, president of Rockstar Marketing. And our topic today is there are five critical components to a successful website. And camp, everyone. I think everyone's starting to get understand camp and appreciate camp and embracing camp, the coalition of automotive professionals. Now, this group works with shop owners to elevate the industry through automotive management training and support. Basically, it's the industry coaches that have got together and said, hey, we can all help elevate all these great shop owners of ours that everyone does, but learn from each other and do some great things. And of course, Jen and I are both affiliate members of CAMP.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? We're one of the charter affiliate members as well. We started in at the ground floor, huh?
Yes, ma'am. We were founders for sure. Hey, look, Jen is an author, and her recent book is The Gift to Get Principle: How Relationships and Reciprocity Build Raving Fans. How's it going with that?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm going to be speaking to a group in Dubai this weekend, and I'm speaking to a group in Sweden next
Aha,
weekend.
cool.
Like, it's amazing how much that book, it's an Amazon bestseller, which I'm super proud of. And I don't know, I think you might have something to do with it, Carm. You did
Oh,
write the foreword. So I
I
think because your name's on there, it's getting extra traction. Thank you, my darling.
you're so sweet. You are so sweet. I'm sure it didn't help you sell any more books, but I was extremely honored to write the foreword of that book. Thank you so much for allowing me to do it. It was my first foreword, my first
And
one.
not your last, because I got another
And
book in me. You're going to
yeah,
write another one.
yeah, and it's not my last, and I know there's a lot of people that I know that are writing books, which is kind of cool. Well, look, let's get into this.
Okay.
Here's the deal, everyone. Five components to a successful website. I know what Jen's going to talk about. Let's set this thing up, okay? Number one, 100% original content that sells your story. You're going to hear from Jen on that. Contact information, critical stuff. Videos showing and telling your customers who you are and what you're about. It makes logical sense. She'll talk about that. She'll also talk about keyword rich SEO content. And Jen's going to have a call to action on every page. So I'm ready, man. Let's go.
All right. Well, first off, shout out to the camp group, because we were like, so what should we talk about? And, what's really nice about sharing ideas with these other coaches is that they're like, well, you know what? I'm getting a lot of questions from my clients about what are the components to a successful website. So I was like, all right, I will create the five components to a successful website, because that's the thing, right? Carm, we share ideas with each other, and none of us are as smart as all of us. So
Boy, is that true.
let's get into it. So yes, there are five components to a successful website. Now, does Rockstar Marketing build websites for the auto repair industry? No. But we are the storytellers that do create a lot of content for websites. And we work with various agencies, primarily Kukui, that the industry works with predominantly. So let's get into just really five basic components. So whether or not you are affiliated with a particular website agency or not, you should at least check out your own website and make sure that it has these five elements, okay? First one, 100% original content that tells your story. Let's go into that a little bit.
Sure.
People are tempted to go onto somebody else's website, see their cool website, and copy that. Nope, not going to work for you.
Yeah,
It's just
that would be way wrong. How everybody
way wrong.
everybody is totally unique, and you can't say that looks like me. I want to be that, and then not.
Exactly. And people when they first start talking about their story, they always say approximately the same things. We're honest, we're reliable, we get things done right the first time, right? But truly, stop worrying about the competition. Focus on your own unique story. What is your why? What makes you special and unique? Who is your target demographic? Because I promise you, even if there are 5 shops in the same area, you all have your own superpowers. You all have your own specialties. You all have your own unique story. There is so much abundance out there that you don't have to worry about what other people have and how they're beating you. No, focus on you. Focus on your own story, your why. What makes you special and unique? And that will resonate with your target audience, the people who are looking for you. Because if you are as authentic as you need to be, that's going to help you find your tribe. If you look like everybody else by copying somebody else's story or aiming to look like the person that you're trying to beat, it's not going to work for you. So fly that authentic freak flag of yours and tell your own story.
Jen, I'm not authentic.
Oh,
I'm not
come on.
different. I'm not unique. I bet you hear that all the time.
I do. Which is why it's so fun for us to write that story for those clients, because they are too close to it, Carm. They don't see their genius. They don't see how much of a superhero they are. And that's the fun part about what we do by sharing that story, because we get to be the biggest cheerleaders of the best people in this industry. I love it.
So many websites have the same stuff. I get it. What cars do I have? Pictures of vehicles and of course pictures of the team. But when you start telling that authentic self story, that what makes you different, that to me makes the website stand out. I have seen some gorgeous websites that are all about community. It's all about team. It's all about culture. And I never thought, but I do. And I should tell people.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And that kind of goes into that culture, right? When you can walk into a business and you can feel the good energy,
Yeah.
and you're like, ooh, these people are happy. Like they're obviously pleased to be here. They're happy to see me, the customer. That's the kind of energy and positivity that you want to have in your business so you can attract people. On the contrary, I'm sure we have all gone into a place of business, whether it be retail or a coffee shop or a restaurant or an auto repair shop or whatever, where there was kind of a bad attitude and you're like, something doesn't feel good here.
Yeah.
And that's what drives people away, and they don't realize it. So when you are your authentic self and you aim to be the most beloved auto repair shop in your market, there you go.
So cool. This is who we are. And can we get that message out to the web so that when people look at the web and then they come inside to the business, there's a connection there. It feels the same way inside as it did on the outside.
Doesn't it? That's so cool.
So important. How cool. What's point number 2?
Point number 2 is have your contact information on there. Now, I know this sounds like a really basic thing, but believe it or not, there are still some websites out there, especially for large corporations, Facebook, Twitter, Google, you can't get their damn phone number. Like, give me what I want when I'm trying to contact you. Give me an email, give me a phone number, give me an address. Don't make it hard for me to find you, because it drives consumers crazy when they can't figure out that basic contact information. And on the reverse end, see if you can have your website capture lead information. Do you have a contact us form where someone who's interested in talking to you, finding out more about your business, finding out more about the services that you offer? Do you have the ability to capture their contact information so you can establish a relationship with them, and more importantly, put them in your client database so you can always stay in touch with them over time? So that contact information, two-way street, extremely important in your website.
I agree with you. I visit a lot of websites and I'm always looking for, since I do business, if you will, not business, but my podcast is international really. And I get a contact. I don't know. I need to find out what city they're in because I'm East Coast and I want to respect that time frame.
Amen.
And I go to certain websites and I can't find the address. I have to hunt for it.
Nobody wants to work that hard, right?
Well, it's I'm assuming that the person who's looking for me is looking for a shop in my town. And if it comes up, that's great. Oh, must be my town. No, I have to hunt to find the town at the bottom of the page, not at the top of the page. So great point. Thank you. I kind of agree with you.
Yeah, and it sounds
Yeah.
so basic, but seriously, everybody, go to your website, figure it out. Are you easy to find? Because if you're not, you're going to piss off some people.
Telling it like it is. Good, my good old buddy Jennifer.
I
Yes.
know, right? I'm
Yeah,
authentic in my forwardness, aren't I?
yes, in
Okay.
your own way.
Step
Point.
number 3.
Yeah.
Videos. Oh my gosh, videos. Okay. Anybody who has a cell phone has no excuse. Okay. There are some really nice cameras on these things. All right. You can create a video that shows them, that tells them what it is that you do, who it is that you're serving. You can, oh my gosh, video. Okay. Let's just put it this way. Video has always been popular. That's why we have televisions, right? Televisions replaced the radio, right? Back in the
Yeah.
old days, because,
Yeah.
ooh, moving pictures, so important. That's why movies were always popular. Whether we're going to theaters or not, we can still stream them on Netflix, but video always captures the attention. So if you had to compare, text only or still pictures or videos, which is the one that captures the most eyeballs?
Oh, yeah.
Videos every single time.
Yeah.
And if you can create a library of video assets, you can have your own YouTube channel. You can take those links from YouTube and place them in appropriate spots on your website. Make sure that you have educational, entertaining, and engaging videos that teach them something, help them feel like they're connected to you. Greg Buckley is a very, very good example of this. He's well known throughout the auto repair industry for his videos because he's been doing it a long time. And it's so saturated that everyone knows who he is. So they go to him because there's so many videos out there. And there are a lot of people, Carm, that say, oh, but I'm not photogenic. I don't know what to say, blah, blah, blah. So what? Just do it and keep being consistent in your persistence of making videos. And here's the deal. If you don't want to do the videos, you don't have to. Give that project to one of your team members who is more comfortable getting in front of the camera. I've got this one client, oh my gosh, Jeff's Automotive over in Pennsylvania. Zane is a technician who absolutely loves making videos, and he's really good at editing. Like, I just tell him, hey, I'm going to write a blog on this. Can you make a corresponding video? He's got it, and it's really good. So why not turn that project over to one of your team members? Because chances are very high that if you've got millennials and Gen Zs working for you, they have the 21st century skills that allow them to not only make the video, but edit and make it look pretty good, high production. I mean, look at you, Carm. You've got Tracy, your daughter, and she makes you look like $1 million.
She does. She does. I know, absolutely. And in fact, I think the millennials were born with that digital gene.
Yes, they sure were. Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
and
There's
the
the
one-
implant chip.
Yeah, one of the thought that I had that if even if you don't want to hold up that camera and do a selfie video like so many do and put it on your website or put it on your social media, you just need to ask somebody from the team, hey, could you hold the camera and give me, move it around a little bit, make some movement. I just am uncomfortable holding the camera. Would you hold it and give me some pointers? So if you're reluctant, find yourself someone to push you.
Like me, because we can do video production for clients all the time, and in fact we have a program where we are doing video marketing, unique videos every single month for the clients that we're serving. So that's really exciting. And then you can use that for Facebook video ads. You can use it for various campaigns, and most importantly, you're building a library. And the more videos you have in your library, the more chances of you getting found. Because why? YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world.
Yep.
Why not be not only visible on the normal Google search engine, but why not be visible on YouTube? Hello. So anyway, I'm not going to get boring on the videos, but videos. Do it.
Great point. Great point. Thank you. That was 1, 2, 3. Now number 4.
Number 4, keyword rich SEO content. Okay, great. So you've got your unique story. You need to tell your story. But keep in mind, when writing content for websites, you have two audiences. You have the regular human beings that are looking for you, the real eyeballs. And then you have the Google search bots. The Google search bots are the ones that are going through the internet, indexing everything and ranking you. Okay. So the more keyword rich SEO content that is unique and that tells your story is not only going to pluck at the heartstrings of the people that you are seeking, but it will also help you on the search engine results pages. Also, too, in a lot of the classes that I teach at Vision and ATE and so on, make sure that you have a bigger net to catch more fish. If you have a website with only 10 pages on it, you've got a small net. But if you have a website with like 90 pages of individual keywords like timing belt replacement, ABS brakes, check engine light, and all the different vehicles that you service, trust me, in the auto repair world, it is easy to get 90 pages of unique keyword-rich SEO content on your website.
Jen, I have a question. Great idea. However, those pages don't have to be exposed to everyone. They just have to be on your site.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
So they
can
could
be
underneath somewhere.
Yeah.
They could be reached somehow through some drop downs, but they have to be on your site.
Correct. There are some people, they're like, ooh, I don't want like 90 pages up at the navigation bar at the top.
Yeah.
Correct. But as long as they're there, and you can talk to your specific website agency about how you want that laid out, they're really smart about that. They know how to work the system and keep a clean layout, but still have everything there. But the point is that original content, keyword rich SEO.
Got it.
Laden. And then here's another thing. If you're not sure if your content is original or not, there's a little tool you can go to. It's called Copyscape. Teachers use it to see if their students are plagiarizing their essays. So copyscape.com is a software program where you can go in, copy and paste some of your content from your website, drop it in, and you'll see how many other auto repair shops around the country have your content. Now, yes, if you unindex those pages, you can have copied content, just so long as the Google search bots are not indexing them and dinging you for having copied content. But trust me, it is in your best interest to tell your unique story on all of your SEO pages on your website.
Okay. A question. I see so many people that on their homepage, Jen, number one question, homepage important. Number two, on the homepage, I see graphics of Acura, Mercedes, Toyota. Those are done on purpose for SEO?
The graphics side?
Or the words that we repaired this model?
Yes. We do want to be very clear on the homepage as to, because it's the number one page that always performs in your Google Analytics.
Okay.
Anybody who has a website, that homepage is the sizzle of the steak, right? It's the thing that sells you. It's that first impression. So yes, talk to your website agency about the layout and all the different things that are indexed, but you really want to make sure that you tell your story. And the number one keyword that is really going to be on that homepage is the name of your business. That is the main thing right there. Because when people are typing in, and also to your geolocation, which city are you in and which cities are you serving?
Okay.
That's really important for the homepage.
So if I have a logo with my name on it, that's not as important as the name of the business actually in the content.
Oh, I see what you're asking. Pictures, unless the website agency is doing a lot of content rich stuff on the back end, pictures can't talk to the search engines like the content can, the written word. So yes, images are wonderful because it attracts the eyeballs, but written content, like for example, I'm going to use a wedding photographer as an example. Wedding photographers and anybody photographer focused, they tend to be, or artists, they tend to just want to show you image after image, but that's harder to rank in
Got it.
the SEO SERPs pages. So the point being is that, yes, you definitely want to have content telling that story in addition to the pictures.
Wow, I'm learning so much. Thank you so much for this. And your final point number 5?
Number 5, make sure you have a call to action on every single page of that website.
All
So
right.
you got them there, you got their attention, they're watching your video, they're seeing your blogs, they're doing all these things. Tell them at the end of each page, what do you want them to do? Do you want them to schedule an appointment? Do you want them to contact you? Or even, let's just say, for example, you've got an event. Do you want them to come to your event? Do you want them to participate in your toy drive? Do you want them to wear their masks? Do you want them to show up at certain hours? What is the call to action? Make it very clear what their next steps are. Because otherwise, if they're not told what to do next, it's like, okay, that was nice. Like, think of all those videos or commercials that you see, whether it be on television or on social media, and you're entertained by a certain video, but you don't know what to do after that. Give them a call to action, and that will help guide them and show more sales conversions.
Okay, I have a important question. That call to action doesn't need to be dynamically linked. It just needs to be words.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Okay, sign up for an appointment. Here, I click on it, and it goes to an appointment,
Yes.
name, vehicle. If I say, please wear your mask when you come in, those are just words, but that's important. That's a call to action, even though there's no action to take.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, like, for example, on the content that we're writing for our clients, the last paragraph usually has the, summary of what we've just talked about with the keywords. And when you're ready for us to take care of this need, contact us. Here are our hours. Here's our address. We look forward to seeing you soon. And that schedule an appointment is always hyperlinked, so they can just go straight there,
The
right?
hyperlink's the key here.
The hyperlink is indeed the key, yes.
Okay.
But even if you're making like a video ad, say, for example, you're using video, make sure that there's a call to action in the message that you're doing with the video. Hey, do you like what I've said here? Click subscribe so you can follow me for more. That's a call to action. Just to have them make sure that they're doing something after you've shared your wisdom with them.
Well, this was great.
I'm so glad you like it.
Yeah,
I mean,
thanks.
there's more, but these are like the 5 major components.
Sure.
And certainly, any website agency worth their salt is going to do this for you. But here's why I'm saying these 5 components. We have a lot of wonderful, wonderful human beings in our industry that are do-it-yourselfers, and they don't have the guidance of someone like Rockstar Marketing or Kukui or Auto Shop Solutions or Shop Marketing Pros. They don't have the guidance, so they're doing it themselves. But here's the deal. They're getting in their own way. They're not following these 5 basic things,
Got
and
it.
they're losing out on a lot of potential cars coming in and the phone ringing because they don't have these 5 elements.
So if you're doing it yourself, follow these. If you're going to an agency, at least you know what to expect from your agency, and you sit down in the chair across from your company, and you're smarter, and you see that they're doing those right things. Wow, this was great. Thank you. Another campsite. About every 3 weeks, we do one of these. We'll have a different coach or industry professional on about every 3 weeks. I love doing these. And I want to thank Jennifer Filzen, President, Rockstar Marketing, and her latest book, The Gift to Get Principle: How Relationships and Reciprocity Build Raving Fans. You'll love it. It's a great book about community and all those great things.
Well, I'm just honored that it's on your book list of your website. I mean,
Yeah.
hey, to be included with all the superstars of the writers on there. Wow, I feel so special.
We talk about your book a lot. Well, thank you so much, Jennifer Filzen, and thank you all for being here on another Campsite Think Tank from the Coalition of Automotive Management Professionals. Oh, by the way, you can see us on the website at automotiveprofessionals.org. Have a great week, everyone.